I can't hear you. All right, that's great. Okay, so we're here to celebrate at the Love Malaysia Karnival. My name is Emily, and I will be your MC for today. Today's not just another Sunday. It's a day to celebrate you, our community, our heroes, and our beautiful Malaysia. This wonderful carnival is hosted by His Sanctuary of Glory, or HSG, a vibrant church here in Kuala Lumpur. HSG has a heart for the community and a vision to shine in the city, for the city, and from the city. That vision is what today is all about, shining a light of love, joy, and unity, reaching far beyond the city. So are you all here today, ready to make today an unforgettable day? All right, let's go. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone to please rise to your feet. We are honored to welcome our VIPs, Yang Berhormat Puan Teresa Kok Su Sim, Reverend Deborah Ong, and also wonderful community leaders. Let's give them a big Malaysian-style welcome with a round of applause, everyone. Yang Berhormat, please be seated at the front with Reverend Deborah Ong. Okay. Everyone else, please remain standing for our national anthem. Let us all stand tall as proud Malaysians and sing our national anthem, Negaraku. Thank you. You may all be seated now. Before I invite our host to share her opening words, allow me to introduce her briefly. Reverend Deborah Ong, the senior pastor of His Sanctuary of Glory here in Kuala Lumpur, and also our gracious host for today. Together with her late husband, Reverend Dr. Daniel Chia, she has inspired many people through leadership, conferences, and training, helping them reach their full potential. Her heart is for spiritual restoration and empowering communities, and today she continues to lead HSG with passion, building a church movement that touches lives both here and around the world. Friends, let's put our hands together and welcome the amazing Reverend Deborah Ong.
Good morning and selamat datang to our Carnival Cinta Malaysia, hosted by His Sanctuary of Glory. Thank you, YB Teresa Kok, for coming and for gracing this event despite your busy schedule. I heard that you have to move some hills, mountains, to be here with us. Terima kasih. And also we want to thank you, the National Cancer Society of Malaysia, Regen Hospital, Oasis, and another counseling body, named You Rather Be. Yes, it is a name of this counseling group. Medivariant Clinic, Reconnect Hearing Care Center, National Blood Bank Malaysia, Liao Liao Frozen Yogurt, and somebody say yum yum. Chatrumil, Shako, you came to partner with us to contribute back to our community with your valuable services. And with that, we want to say ribuan terima kasih again. A special acknowledgement to our guests who are the frontliners in our communities and nation. You are the first responders. You are the NGO groups in our communities. Ladies and gentlemen, you will get to know them in a short while. And I want to say to this really special group of people, the frontliners, the responders, and also the NGO group, you are meeting the multiple complex needs of our society. And we thank you indeed for your services. We call this event Karnival Cinta Malaysia. We call your attention to the word love or cinta. Love is the motivation to what we are doing here today for the community. God is the foundation of love. God is the foundation, the source, the inspiration of love. Love is a big deal. Why? Many experts agree that love is the core solution to human problems. Let me quote one of them. He said, the inability to love is what's at the root of most human problems. Conversely, the reverse is true. The ability to love is the solution to most human problems. God commissioned us to love one another. And this is why our church is committed to the betterment, to the improvement of people's lives. When we all come together to do our parts, we bring some hope, light, and solutions to one another. But sometimes the best of what we do cannot help people. And all of you know that. Those of us who are in people helping work and ministry. The best of what we do cannot help people. And this is where God comes into the picture. On this proposition, let me quote Carl Jung, who was a psychiatrist, a psychotherapist, and a psychologist. And to make the connection to this famous person, let me ask you if you have heard or done the MBTI test. Can I see the hands of those who have done this personality test? Yes, there are quite a number of you. Now, Carl Jung did not create MBTI, of which I am a certified administrator. He did not create MBTI himself, but it was built on his original ideas. Carl Jung told some of his clients who were at the end of the road with their hopeless and untreatable disease. He gave this advice to chronic alcoholics. What was the advice? He said, to throw yourself wholeheartedly into any spiritual group that appeals to you, whether you believe it or not, and hope that in your case, a miracle may occur. Carl Jung actually advised his hopeless, untreatable patients to join up with a spiritual group to consider that there is a higher power, because in his science and his arts, he could not help them anymore. He recommends spiritual conversion with a higher being and connect with a group. His clients and his patients miraculously recovered when they heed to his advice. They miraculously recovered from their deathly addiction to alcohol with God's grace. And a few of them eventually formed Alcoholic Anonymous. And this NGO group has, in their 90 years, helped millions of hopeless alcoholics. It is very true. When all else fails, look up and call on God. Find your hope in God. God is real. His love and His grace is real. And let me say this so loud and clear and intimately. God loves you. He's always reaching out to us. And when we call out to Him, He helps us. And this is absolutely true in my own life. Decades ago, and I won't tell you how many, decades ago, I was someone who felt at the end of my rope. And God reached out to me through a few people. He loved me and helped me. What am I saying? The spiritual part of our lives must be taken into serious consideration. And like the many experts out there in the world, the matter of faith and spirituality is so very, very important. Get this major part of your life right. And I promise you that most things will fall into place gradually, but surely. Today, at this Karnival Cinta, Malaysia, we have set aside time to honor you. We salute all of you here, especially many of these NGO groups, frontliners, and first responders. We salute you, you who are making a difference in others, people's lives in this country. So once again, let me say this. Ribuan terima kasih, and God bless you indeed. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Reverend Deborah, for that heartfelt and powerful opening. Can we give her one more round of applause, everyone? Thank you. Up next, we have someone truly special, Dr. James Christopher Obagarasamy, the Group CEO and Medical Director of KLEM Group. Dr. James is a leader in regenerative medicine, using advanced treatments like stem cells to help the body heal and recover faster. His passion is to make healing natural, safe, and effective so people can live healthier lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with a big cheer, Dr. James Christopher Obagarasamy.
Thank you, MC. Good morning, selamat pagi dan salam madani to the distinguished guests, friends, neighbors and family. Thank you so much, Pastor Deborah, for introducing the whole group, so I don't need to go through again. Thank you. Okay, why are we gathered here today? We are gathered here today not just as members of church, but as members of a community with one shared dream: to see our nation grow stronger, healthier, and united. Nation building is not only the work of governments or leaders in high places. It begins right here with us, in our neighborhoods, in our families, and in our hearts. His century of glory has always been a place of faith, but we also believe faith must be lived out in action. In line with the church theme, Shine, we have various community wellness programs to care not only for the soul, but also for the body and mind. Because when our people are healthy, our families are strong. And when families are strong, our nation can stand tall. Through wellness activities like health talks, fitness sessions, nutrition guidance, mental health support, and even simple acts of encouragement, we want to make wellness a lifestyle. Imagine a community when children grow up strong, when parents have energy to provide and care, where the elderly live with dignity and joy. That is the Malaysia we want to see. But this dream cannot happen without you. Each of us have a part to play. Whether it's just volunteering, participating, or simply encouraging one another, every effort counts. Together we can create a movement of hope and health that spreads far beyond these walls. My dear friends, nation building starts with building people. And today we declare that His century of glory will be more than a church. You have heard about Médecins Sans Frontières, which means Doctors Without Borders. Here at HSG, we are church without borders. It will be a center of transformation, of healing, of wellness, and of strength. So, let us rise together, hand in hand, heart to heart, because when our community shines, our nation shines. And when we take care of one another, we are truly building a Malaysia that will stand strong for generations to come. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. James. That was inspiring indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome our guest of honor, YB Puan Teresa Kok Su Sim. YB Teresa is the Member of Parliament for Seputeh and Vice Chairman of DAP. She has a long history of serving the people and has also served as Selangor Senior State Executive Councillor for Investment, Industry and Trade. She is well known for her dedication to democracy, human rights, and community causes across Malaysia. Born and raised here in Kuala Lumpur, she has devoted her life to public service and promoting unity among Malaysians. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause as we welcome YB Teresa Kok to deliver her speech.
Yeah, thanks, MC. Reverend Deborah Ong, the senior pastor of this church, and we have Dr. James, and we have a number of VIPs here, especially, this is the first time, Pastor, that I see OCPD had attended a church service, church activity. So our ACP, Hu Chang Hook, who is new here, He was formerly from Seremban, and I know that he's a very dedicated person. And also the team, the police team in this Balai Petaling, Hafiz, and all the team, they are actually very helpful people just for the information of the church here. And I know there are lots of NGOs representatives who are doing good works for the community. Actually, I don't have a text, a draft speech, because I look at the time given is 5 minutes, so I want to just stick to that. So, first of all, condolences to Reverend Deborah Ong. I just learned about that yesterday with the passing of Reverend Daniel Chia. Sometimes, when we are serving God, when you are serving the community, there are things that unexpected just happen suddenly. The same goes to my church, that the priest, 2 weeks ago, we were seeing him delivering sermon, and then he was mingling around with us after the church service. And then 10 days later, he's gone. So things that hurt us, that we don't expect, suddenly it just happened like that. I like the theme for today. That is the Karnival Cinta Malaysia. And I know that this carnival that Pastor Deborah Ong and your team, that you all have been doing, is that you always create awareness, not only physical health, but also, mental health. This is important. The day I saw the NECF, the prayer booklet. So there was one day that pray for the people who suffer from mental, issue. About 4.9, something like 4.9% of the population of Malaysia suffering from mental health. So I got a shock to look at that figure. That means I think the real situation might be deeper than that, because we are in a situation that everyone is competing. We suffer economically. We are trying our very best to be good parents, to do well in our career, to perform, and we face a lot of setbacks here and there. A lot of things are unexpected, and all these things have been hurting us, in deep down in our being, without us knowing that. Then one fine day, it will suddenly explode. I have seen that among friends. This happened to them. I also have seen a senior citizen that in certain period of her life, she just want to shut it down. She said, after my sister died, I don't remember anymore. And actually, she chose not to remember because it was too painful to think about that certain period of her life. So she just shut. So, we Christians, we always talk about healing. Jesus come to heal the world. Jesus come and heal us. So we really need, besides prayer, we really need to reach out to people. Maybe at certain stage of their life, they suddenly become like different, very emotional, or very depressed, very what. I have seen this in some of our friends. So I think I'm not an expert in this field. These are the things that we need to, learn. We all need to learn so that we can be the comforters when time comes, when we can also play a role in the healing role to people at certain situation in their lives. I would like to congratulate the church for organizing this Karnival Cinta Malaysia 2025 this year. I know that you have been organizing this kind of carnival every now and then, and mental health is always an issue. Just I came out of the church, then there was a booth putting there. Then only I realized next month is October is a mental health month. Mental health month. So it will be good that for us who cares, who loves, we also pick up some tips so that we can help people, lend a helping hand for those who are in need. So I understand that later they also will be passing out checks to those who do work for the community, for the needies. Just share a little bit. I'm running a service center, also offering like your church free of charge, free service. I still remember that when I first became the MP, that was in 1999 general election. After I had paid all the expenses of the printing, election campaign, and blah, 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 and I had to start hiring staff, then you come to the Chinese New Year. Then I look at my bank account, I only have 1,800 ringgit to celebrate the Chinese New Year in year 2000. I look at that amount of money, I felt very sore, how? Being MP, because I'm opposition, no government allocation. This is the kind of saving that I have. But I tell you, I share this is because I look at many of you are doing all the good works for the community. Every NGO needs fund, right? And I can say that I'm now in my sixth term as a member of parliament. I observe and I also run programs, run activities. I also get involved in some of the works for the Borneo native youth and so on. But a friend of mine had told me, whenever you do the work that is pleasing to God, you will never run short of money. Amen? Yeah. I see this happening in many groups, including schools, and I experience it myself. So be transparent in our account, be faithful in our service, always check, whether what we do is what God wants. Sometimes when you face obstacles, it's time to check, hey, am I doing the right thing? Is this program necessary? Or shall I find another way of running certain things so that, it doesn't incur so much funds and so on? So you find that, if you walk with God, partner with God, God will ensure that you will have enough to run the activities, to do your program, and to reach out to those who are really in need. So I'd like to thank... my 5 minutes is due. I'd like to thank Reverend Deborah Ong and your team for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here because I think there are many things. I just talked to some of the NGOs and so on. In future, we can partner together. Especially some of you might need space. KL is very congested. You go to a hotel that you have to spend a lot. But we have some day one. Some small hall, community hall, where we have renovated, at least one of them, in fact, is in Salasau Garden, in that one in OUG and so on. We can always, let you use the space, because that is what Day One community meant for. It's not to close the door. So I would like to partner with some of you, whether senior citizen, whether, some of the counseling group, maybe OKU and so on, so that we can fully utilize whatever facilities that the government has built over the years, so that we can open the door for and let more groups to come to utilize it. So thank you very much. Happy Malaysia Day. Happy Karnival Cinta in Malaysia. We hope that through our efforts, we can make the community, this community, a better place. We can reach out to more those who are in need physically and also spiritually and also mentally. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, YB, for the empowering message. Please stay with us on stage, YB, because now we move into a very special moment. It's time for our donation ceremony. This is where we get to honor and support some of the most amazing organizations that are making a real-life difference in our community. We would also like to invite Pastor Deborah to come up and join YB on stage. Our first recipient is Food for You, making sure underprivileged families get the food and essentials they need. Please welcome Mr. Brian Tan on behalf of Tony Lien on stage.
Everyone look at me and smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Our second recipient is Amazing Seniors, keeping our golden generation active and connected. Let's cheer for Miss Penny Low. Our third recipient is Polis Diraja Malaysia, keeping our streets safe and protecting our communities. Representing PDRM today are Assistant Commissioner of Police, Hu Chang-hook, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Kamaruni Zam bin Alayas, and Inspector Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Jamil. Please welcome Assistant Commissioner of Police, Hu Chang-hook, to receive the donation on behalf of PDRM. Our fourth recipient is Perim, Persatuan Veteran India Angkatan Tentera Malaysia, Cawangan Negeri Selangor Baru, supporting Indian veterans of the Malaysian Armed Forces. Please welcome Mr. K. Tanabal to the stage. Our fifth recipient is Dignity for Children, giving kids from challenging background access to education and care. Please welcome Ms. Hosanna Chong from the CEO's office. Our sixth recipient is Kiwanis Malaysia, serving children and improving communities all over the world. Let's welcome Ms. Rosie Sa to receive the donation. Our seventh recipient is O3 Global, bringing healthcare and hope to underserved communities. Please welcome Dr. Andrew Kok. Our 8th recipient is the National Cancer Society of Malaysia, raising cancer awareness and offering support to those affected. Please welcome Dr. Krutika Jaishankar. And finally, our last recipient is Persatuan Kebajikan Veteran Police Malaysia, caring for and supporting our retired police veterans. Please welcome Mr. A. Arivanathan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to all these incredible organizations for making the amazing work they do. Before we continue, may I kindly ask YB Puan Teresa Kot to please stay on stage, as well as Reverend Deborah Ong as well. On behalf of his Century of Glory, we have a special gift for YB Teresa Kot, presented by Reverend Deborah Ong, as a token of appreciation for making time to attend and support this event. We are truly grateful you are here today. All right, thank you, YB and Reverend Deborah Ong. You may return to your seats, please. Before we wrap up this morning, let's take a few minutes to enjoy a short video about our church and the impact we're making in the city. What an inspiring journey. And guess what? The fun doesn't stop here. It's only getting started outside. Free health screenings by the National Cancer Society of Malaysia, blood donation drive by the National Blood Bank, health services from Mediviron clinics and mental health screening by Oasis, special packages from Regen Hospital, free hearing assessment by Reconnect Hearing Care Center. Kids, don't worry. We've got a bouncing castle, sand art, and a balloonist waiting just for you. And adults, check out our bazaar at K Square. Food, fun, and amazing goodies, including Yao Yao Frozen, Cha Trame, and Sheko as well. Oh, don't forget, register at the counter, complete your activity card, and claim your door gift. So are you all ready to celebrate Malaysia? Yes, then let's keep the love going, spread the joy, and have an amazing day together. Once again, I'm Emily, and thank you for being here today. See you soon.